join the 28-hour SQL Server Masterclass on the Udemy platform for only $15 instead of $89. Learn how to become a future developer or either a future DBA or performance expert on SQL Server with 150 exercises. The link to the promotion is in the video description. Okay? Want to get started on SQL Server? Then join me.
Sum and count. What does sum do? The sum aggregation function allows to calculate, like min and max, the total sum of the column containing just numeric values. Okay? The count will count all the rows of the column for all types of columns. It also takes the column of character types, char, varchar, and so on. And it also counts the numeric column. Okay? So first example, select count me the number of lines of rows in the contact table. So select count asterisk with parentheses from contact. Okay? Let's execute this query and we have in the table 16 rows. Okay? We select count, will count all the lines in the table. So is it good? It's good because we have 16 rows in our table with Natalie Portman. Okay? What if I put a column name in the count? So we can add a column inside the parentheses. In this example, it's name. Okay? Select count name from contact. We have 16 rows. The name, it doesn't change. You can also filter. Why don't we count the rows that don't have null values? Okay, so in this example, select count asterisk from my table where date of birth is not null. And in this query is this example, now we have 15 rows because we have just one row with a null value. You can also add a distinct to the count. Okay? For example, if I do select from a contact order by first name, we have Olive with a duplicate and both. Okay? So I have a duplicate values. I have 2 Olivier and 2 both in my table. So the query is select count distinct. You add the distinct into the parentheses with the column name to distinct. Okay? So what does the select give? 14. Okay? Logically, it will return 40 rows to me because I have 16 rows less 2 duplicate equal 14. The account is good. So we move to the sum. So first example, can I do a sum an asterisk into his parentheses? Can I put an asterisk? It's impossible. Incorrect syntax near the asterisk. Okay, the star. Okay, and the name column. If we add the name column, the sum name column, sum name from contact. It doesn't work. The operand data type varchar is invalid for sum operator. We cannot do a sum on the character column, but the count can do it. Okay? Sum works only on numeric columns. And on the edge column, its work. It made the sum of all the edge in the contact table. Okay? So the sum is 463. I do a select to better understand. It made the sum all this edge, 18, 16, and so on. Okay, and the sum in 463. We can get around the count problem if we do a sum 1. What is the sum going to do? It's going to calculate the number of rows in the contact table. It's going to add up all the columns in the contact table. There are 16 rows there. We can do a sum 1. If we do a sum 2, logically, it gives me 32 rows and so on. Okay? We can also calculate the total age of woman in the query. Select sum with the age from contact where gender equal female. Okay? So execute this query and we have 157 years. Okay, so this is the main difference between sum and count. You will see them very often in your SQL query. So you have to understand that count means to count and sum means the total. Okay, so let's go for the next session.